Hey everybody, Steve with Technospeak. I'm here today to review the Control4 Panelized lighting system and talk to you about the different steps that are involved in installing the system. First step in a new construction project, which is the only place these will pretty much be going in, is the rough-in phase. During the rough-in phase, the electrician will be bringing all of his load wires to the line side of the Control4 Panelized lighting panel. The line side is on the left-hand side, on this side of the isolator strips. This isolator strip right here can be moved back and forth if there tends to be a lot of load wires coming in. There is room for fewer low voltage wires as a result, but we can also come in through the bottom, so we can work with that if the electrician finds that they're running out of room up top here. The next phase is going to be the trim out phase. During the trim out phase, all the Romex sheathing is going to be removed and wires exposed. Please make sure you keep all the labels of all the loads so we know where they're all going. Those are then all going to be terminated in these termination strips, which we will provide for you. All these termination strips are going to, they're color coded as far as what type of module they're going to be connected to and where to put each wires. As an example, you can see here in the white area of the bus bar is where, or termination strip rather, is where we're putting all of our neutral wires. The last part in the trim out phase for the electrician is to put these jumper cables on the other side of the termination block to the lighting module itself, right here. As soon as these are screwed in, these actually do take Phoenix connectors, they do actually pop out, so you can screw them in and plug them back in. As soon as that's done, the very last step is just to test the lights and make sure they're working, okay? So all you're going to really do there's a button, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a button right on the lighting module itself. It's going to turn it on, turn it off for each one of these. Just make sure you're getting power, things are all good, there's no issues in terms of turning the load on and off. Okay, and you can continue that way with every module on here. This switch right here is an emergency auxiliary override. This switch is for 100% failure of this system. It still allows a homeowner to turn on their lights. That would be also something that we would ask the electrician to install for us. This is a switch that can be located right next to the panel, and it will be run via line voltage straight into the auxiliary port of a module. If there's more than one module on the panel, all of those can be jumpered together so that one switch will turn on the entire panel. Once again, this is only in the event of a catastrophic failure of this system, so we don't expect it to be used, but it should be wired there anyway, just because a dark house is not necessarily a good thing. And that is pretty much the Control4 Panelized lighting system. We would take over from there, just so you know the final steps. We're going to be doing all the programming of these loads to all of the low voltage keypads. We're going to be running our low voltage wires to all of these keypads. We would ask you to put in these boxes at the locations specified in the electrical plans. However, where there's areas where there's going to be low voltage keypads, we ask that you leave those boxes empty for us to put in our wires. Then we're going to work with either the homeowner or a lighting designer, if one is on board, to organize all the scenes, create all the different dimming levels, name the scenes, get the custom keycap engraving. All that's going to be taken care of by us. And then if there is a lighting designer involved, the extra step is we do a night meeting with the light designer and the owner, where we review all the scenes when they would actually be used and adjust them accordingly. And that is the scope of work of the Control4 Panelized lighting system. Thank you.